to another video. Recently, I covered ClaudeDev, which is very cool. It's almost like Aider within your VS Code. I have already covered how you can use it and created some pretty basic stuff with it. But today, I'll be trying it out to create a full application. I think it can create a full-on application pretty easily. For the what I'll be using part, I'll be using NextJS as the front end and Supabase as the back end because it's pretty cool. Now, what will I be creating? Well, I'll be creating a book tracker. Basically, where we can add all our book names in our library and update their reading status, like if they're read, unread, or not. It will be a basic application with authentication and basic CRUD options. So, let's get right into it and check it out. First, let's create a NextJS app over here. Now, let's open it up in VS Code. Okay, now it's opened. Let's go over to the ClaudeDev extension. Now, let's ask it to generate a book tracker system with CRUD and other options that we need. Make sure the prompt remains detailed, otherwise you won't get good results. Here's the prompt that I have written. So, let's send the prompt now. Now it's thinking. This will take a bit. Let's wait. Okay, it's asking for permission to recursively view the files. Let's approve it. It's doing some things again. So, let's wait a bit. Now, it wants to install the Supabase library. Let's approve this as well. Now, it's generating stuff again. So, let's wait. Okay, now it wants to create a new Supabase.js file. Let's approve this. Now, it's creating the sign-up page. Let's approve this as well. Next, here's the login page. Let's approve it as well. There are some more pages that it wants to create. So, let's approve them as well. Okay, now all is done. Here's the npm run command that we'll need to run. But before that, here's the table structure that we'll need to create in Supabase. And we'll need to put in the Supabase URL over here as well. So, let's just do that. Okay, over here, let's create a new project. Let's name the project over here. Now let's create it. Okay, now let's create the tables here as well. Let's just name it as needed by ClaudeDev. Now let's add the columns over here. Okay, now that's done. I have also put in the API key in the env local file that it made. Now, let's run the command that it produced over here. The application is supposed to be running now. So, this one's working. Although, it has the black and white issue where the text box is white and the text is also white. So, let's ask it to fix this issue. Let's send the prompt over here. It's doing that. Let's wait a bit. It wants to edit the global CSS file. Let's approve it. Okay, it's now done. Let's run it again. Now, let's head back over there. So, this looks pretty cool now. Let's register for an account over here. So, this is the main page. Now, let's add a new book over here. Okay, so this one is working fine. We can mark it as read as well, which is also kind of cool. Now, there are some issues. Like, the sign out button is always visible, even when not logged in. The login page has no link to the sign up page. The UI is also very bad. So, let's ask it to fix all this stuff. Okay, it's doing that now as well. Let's wait a bit. Okay, it has done some changes. Let's approve them as well. Okay, it's all now done. Here's the command that we can run. Let's run it as well now. Now let's have a look at it. Okay, this looks pretty good now. It has fixed all the issues we had, and the UI is also really cool. Now let's also ask it to add edit and delete options. It's doing that now. Let's wait. Okay, it wants to edit the file again. Let's approve it. Now it's done. Let's run it. So, the delete and edit options have now been added. Let's check them. Okay, this is working fine. Let's see the delete option. Okay, this one also works fine. Now, let's ask it to make a dashboard that shows the info And if I want to add the books, then I can come to the current page to add the books. Let's send the prompt over here. It's getting generated now. Let's wait a bit. Okay, I have now approved some other stuff. So, let's look at it. This looks pretty good. I mean, it has the filter and sorting stuff, which is very cool. You can also see the form over here in this option, which is also pretty cool. Now, after this, I fixed multiple other things, like adding some more dashboard components. There were also some smaller issues, like the dashboard being opened even without login, which led to errors. Anyway, I fixed all that, and after I got all that fixed, I added a landing page as well, which was also quite cool. If you want, you can also look at the steps that I did to get those things done by taking up a membership on my channel, where I'll upload the full video in a day or two with some extra content that I had to cut out. Anyway, now let me show you the final result that I was able to make. So, this is the main landing page. This looks pretty cool. Whenever I ask Claude to make a landing page, it mostly makes something like this, which is fine. Anyway, let's hit the sign in button here. You can also sign up if you want. Anyway, let's get signed in here. Now, here's the main dashboard. Here you can see your total books, read books, unread books, as well as some charts and recently added books. It's pretty cool. You have the sorting and filtering options over here as well. You can also add the books to your library through this option, where you can enter the book name, author, and stuff like that, which is also very cool. You can also edit or delete the books through here, or mark them as read or unread, which is also kind of cool. So, that's what I was able to build. In total, it took about $4.70, which is under the free $5 credit that they give. I think it's pretty worth it. I don't think you would be able to make it for $5, since you'll either need to pay someone else to build it, which will cost much more than $5, or if you invest your time, then it's still going to be much more worth the $5. This is really very good. Also, ClaudeDev was really good. I didn't find any issues using it, and it was very fast, super easy to use, and really good. Overall, it was pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below, or you can also consider taking up a membership on my channel through the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.